And good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it may be in your neck of the woods. Coming to you live from Central Congo, and it is past 8:30 in the evening. I'm a little late today. I don't know why, but all of a sudden time just slips away. But this is Friday, TGIF edition of Talking About Congo. And what I want to talk about is one of the exciting things that happened this week on Wednesday at April 19th, and it happened at 10:31 Eastern Time in the morning, and it was all about the launch of the SpaceX rocket that had more second generation Starlink satellites on board. And it's been one of those things that it's been kind of like out there, but for a person like me who loves technology, loves the internet, I've been involved with the internet all just about all my life. I grew up when it was those 300 baud modems, when it used to make all that noise, like, you know. But so I've been on the internet since those days and have spent most of my previous work life around pushing bits around the world and things. So anyway, this is a great thing. And what the satellite has to do with the internet? Well, these Starlink satellites is Elon Musk's new system that's going to give us global mobile phone service. And so, not only for talking, but also for the internet. So, it comes with the internet package. And so, I'm all excited about that internet package because even now, I'm working with technology that's going to require not constant communication over the internet, but occasional. And that occasional may be to update the software on our smart taps that's going to be delivering water to people, or it may be to upload data, whatever the case may be. So we occasionally may need the internet. And I know at least for our phones that we're going to be using, that people will use, uh, Android's phone require periodic updates. And we have already been bit by that one time before, is that the updates was not being done because I forgot all about it. And all of a sudden, one of the technicians got ready to log into the machine, and it wouldn't work anymore. So we're going to have to be able to update and things. So the Starlink satellite system, even though it's not in Congo yet, however, they have started service in Nigeria. So Nigeria was the first African country to get the Starlink system. Uh, and then what I was most excited about, some people in a company in South Africa, they also, even though that they're not uh, been deployed there, but they had been a little ambitious and they went out and tested one of the receivers, and they were able to receive a signal and everything. So these receivers, they're going to be mobile. It's not going to be like a Earth station or something like that to reach the satellite. There is a mobile version that was primarily produced for the RV marketplace in the United States. The RVers, they like to go out to the woods, go out to these distant places and hang out. Well, if you don't have a cell tower, you will not get telephone service. And so it was primarily being used as this one mobile system was developed for the RVers so that they can stay connected, and while they're out in the wilderness. Well, here in Congo, once you get out of the city, even at the city edges, telephone service drops off uh, very fast. Like here in town, uh, I'm getting maybe 4G right now. However, if I move to different parts of town, I may drop down to 3G. And if I go outside of the city limits, I'll be down to edge, and that is very slow. It won't even do my email. So, so that's right outside of town, about 8 miles out of the site that we're going to be working at next week, doing the well. Internet service does not work out there. The telephone barely works, but that's only for voice calls. But for data, be out of the network. So I'm so excited about this Starlink, and also the people down in South Africa that are testing it, and to Nigeria, who was the first country to get it, and it appears that Kenya will maybe be the second country. I don't think Congo will be high on the list. However, the thing about these satellite systems, uh, at certain times of the day, even here in Congo, you should be able to get coverage times of the evening, because its signal is not trans um, uh, it's not bound by borders, so it will be bleeding over into other areas, and so hopefully we'll be able to use it. But at some point in time, I may invest in one of those so that we can start it to see how it works, and also especially when we get ready to deploy out to the rural areas where I know there is no coverage, because otherwise I would have to climb coconut trees, climb mountains, and stand in one place just to get voice coverage, and you may not never be able to get data coverage. So. So that's the situation. So I was really excited to hear about that, and hope that it happens. They're gonna keep deploying these satellites. They're supposed to have currently they have about 3,580 satellites up, mostly over the United States, but they're going to go up to 12,000, and there's already plans to increase that up to 42,000. So therefore, it will be a global mobile telephone network, and so you won't have to be away from voice call, maybe, and even data at any point in time. So I'm very excited. That was good news, and it does not directly relate to Congo, but it relates to our water project, which would need some connectivity, and it would be fantastic if we can get that it come aboard, and we can be able to use that for our project. So thank you all for stopping by. This is a TGIF, so it's kind of not talking about a lot of stuff we're doing it, but it was something that exciting happened. So this is the excitement for TGIF. This is one of those cases where if I was sitting back at the bar chit-chatting about what's going on what happened during the week, this would be one of those conversations. So I'm drinking my tea, and so take care, everybody. Be good to yourself and be good to everyone. And we will talk to you on Lazy Saturday on tomorrow about the same time. Take care.